I'm Debbie Holmes from United Country Lifestyle Properties of Maine in Lubec, Maine. And today I'm on a 70-acre woodlot that has been cut. The property is located on map 4, lot 19-1. It was cut a number of years ago and it's starting to grow back nicely. The property, we're at the bottom quarter of the lot right now, and behind me is the high spot on the lot, which is around 200 feet. Up further at the beginning of the lot is around 180, and it kind of gently slopes down and up and down to around 90 feet. The soil on the property is a mixture of loam and gravel. It's a pretty nice lot. The trees that are left standing, there's a lot of birch and some evergreens. We've got some cedar, I'm just looking around, and some spruce and some fir. The property is one of just, I think there's like 3 lots in here that actually have right-of-way to them. From the high spot, you can see Grand Manan Island. Even just standing at the top of the property, you can look out and see Grand Manan Island and the beginning of the Bay of Fundy. We're located about 6 miles from downtown Lubec and the international bridge that goes to Campobello Island in New Brunswick. We're about 8 miles or so, maybe 9 miles to West Quoddy Head State Park. Lubec has, this whole area has around 48,000 acres of conservation land and public lands, all open to the community. The town of Lubec is pretty much a fishing village. That's where the majority of economics of Lubec comes from. There's lobstering, scallops, clams, mussels, sea urchins, and Lubec has over 90 miles of shorefront, including some of the inner bays. Recently, a conservation group has come into town and bought a number of places where they've created trails for kayaking and canoeing and bicycling, and they're all kind of interconnected around Cobscook. It's called Cobscook Shores, and the lots seem to be around the edges of Cobscook Bay, which is a very significant ecological area. A little bit of history about the town of Lubec. Lubec used to be part of Eastport back in the 1800s. And At one time, from North Lubec Road, you could walk over to Eastport at low tide until they dredged the area for shipping and fishing. Lubec became its own town when the British invaded Eastport, and those that didn't want to have anything to do with that just walked over to North Lubec and settled that area, and we became our own town in 1811. And originally it was Lubeck. Somewhere along the line, the K got dropped, and now we're just plain old Lubec, not to be confused with Lubbock. Lubbock is in Texas. So while this property seems pretty remote because it's just surrounded by other woodland, we're only 15 minutes to town. And in town, we've got a full-fledged grocery store. There's the bank, and of course the waterfront, and a few restaurants and gift shops. Lubec is located about 2 hours and 15 minutes from Bangor. And I use time rather than distance because we don't have any traffic lights between here and there. Boston is about 5 hours and 50 minutes. And, you're 30 minutes to Machias and 45 to Calais. So that gives you a wide range of an idea of where we're located. And of course, we're only 15 minutes to Canada as well. So to recap, this property is 70 acres. It is currently listed for $75,000. Taxes are $712. And a really important thing about this property is it is not in tree growth, meaning there's no restrictions other than just state requirements. You can do whatever you want to with this property. Great place to put that hunting camp or whatever. So give me a ring if you want to see it or want some more information on it. Again, I'm Debbie Holmes with United Country Lifestyle Properties of Maine. You can reach me at 207-461-6473. And before you leave, if you'd like, share, and subscribe and ring that bell, you won't miss any future lands for sale.